We had the backstroke. If you're in Raleigh, Durham, we had the backstroke again. Maybe I did I don't know the backstroke. That's all I did. Or I made a freestyle in halfway, then I did the backstroke. It was
or the butterfly.
Oh, the butterfly, yeah. or the medley. Because I just started off with the butterfly, then I did the backstroke, then I did the regular swim technique. But hey, I'm here. I know but it was coming down, man, big time out there. I was like, ooh, it's gonna be interesting. So I'm holding down Pam Thompson. She's out sick this morning, so hope she feels better. But I'm holding it down, and we're gonna make it do what it do, man. The women in NC State Wolfpack left yesterday, and then there was a press conference yesterday for the men. A lot of conversation. Again, if you know what I'm talking about there are two teams from the same school here in Raleigh going to the Final Four. One on the men's side, one on the women's side. Oh yeah, I'm also reminded that there are two teams from Connecticut that's going too, the men and women. And we had this conversation yesterday a little bit about has there ever been a team that won a national championship and the women's championship, men and women, in the same year. And Kendrick had texted me yesterday and mentioned UConn did it, I think, a couple of times. And by the way, the Tar Heels did it in 1993. Charlotte Smith made that unbelievable jump shot for the women Tar Heels, the Lady Tar Heels to win. And, of course, that's the year that the UNC Tar Heels defeated the Fab Five, Chris Webber and those guys. That was with Donna Williams and the late Eric Montross and my main man, frat brother, Brian Reese and Derek Phelps and George Lynch and that whole crew. Donna Williams, who was the MVP as a freshman, he was incredible. So anyway, I just started reflecting back on that. But I was there. Man, along with my crew. It was just my sisters and their husbands and my wife at the time, Bridget. So we just had it was a phenomenal time. But that's what's going on. So shout out to and I know that these airlines that they smart. If the Raleigh Durham, if you fly out of Raleigh Durham, you better make sure you bring your credit card and some cash because it's gonna cost you to get to Phoenix, but it's gonna be a wonderful time. I was looking at my timeline on my Facebook page, memories, and it's so crazy. This time of year, I've been really blessed to have a lot of memories during this time of year. So it went back to my memories on Facebook page. I'm talking about went back to 2009 when my daughters and I went up to Detroit when Carolina won the championship. Went back to Houston when Carolina lost the championship, but K-Mac and I was there. Then went back to Phoenix. Then went back to New Orleans. And then went back to Indianapolis. So I got all these memories on my timeline on Facebook. So that was kind of cool. And the good thing about it, majority of the memories were great memories. So that was real good stuff. So create those memories, Wolfpack fans. Create those, particularly if you go out there. This is something that you can always kind of look back on and say that was a really, really cool time. So speaking of Wolfpack fans, DJ Burns said some things yesterday on how the tournament journey has been for him personally.
Oh man, off the court, it's been an absolute riot. The city's loving what we're doing, so they're really going crazy. And for us on the court, man, it's just been special. It's been extraordinary stuff that we never imagined would be possible at this point in our year.
It's got to be so cool, and I love how he just. I saw the interview his mom and dad. They're from South Carolina. They talked about how, how they showed pictures of him when he was smaller, like a younger kid.
Okay, younger. Okay.
Yeah, he was young. And they was just talking about how he just really loved the game, and his dad, just a very, really humble people. I love to see that. And I think he has that. I don't think he comes out and talk a whole lot of junk. I think he just go play.
He's just happy out there.
And he's just happy, and you can see it in his face. And I think it's contagious amongst the team because I think I was thinking the other day. I said, who's the lead on this team? Maybe it's DJ Horn, Marcel. I don't know, but DJ is right there. I think they follow this lead a lot. He also talked about on the support the team has gotten. That's significant.
Honestly, for us, it hasn't changed. You know, we've been consistent throughout, but we're glad that everyone else is joining now. And as far as the state fans, sorry for the wait. We wanted to bring that back to them because they've been going through for a little bit, and we just wanted to make sure that we bring the culture back around.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Bring it back around. Keep it going. Yeah, that's DJ Burns. DJ also saying how it feels to be complimented by the Joker. I mean, the best player in the NBA, in my opinion. This is what he had to say about that.
Oh man, I think it's the coolest thing in the world. You can go up to my coaches, right now and ask them who do I think is the best big in the league right now. And sorry, Embiid, but I'm going with Jokic. That's just how I've been since I've seen him play. I think that we have more of a similar playing style than myself and Embiid, and that's what really drew me to him out of the two.
Yeah, one of the similar playing styles that both of you can't jump over 1 inch, but it doesn't matter. Your vertical is like 2 inches, but you got straight game, and I like that. Embiid may be like, he came back last night too and played pretty well out the Olympic injury. Joel Embiid I'm talking about, but yeah, I mean I think this spot on. I really do like that, and I like the fact that it's just exhilarating just to hear him. It's exhilarating to get involved and just follow the pack. Like I said, when I first moved here, back the last time they were on this run, I would tell you that it was an unbelievable run. And Jimmy V with Derek Whittenberg and Sidney Lowe and Daryl Bailey and the whole crew, Terry Gannon and their whole crew, they just went for it. And I don't know. Like I said, right now, I said it yesterday, I'm going to say it again. I'm picking NC State to upset Purdue Boilermakers right now. That's what I said. So I don't think I'm going to change that. That's nothing that I've been thinking about or seen or just reviewed that make me think otherwise. But it's going to really depend on the guard play. Because I think collectively, even though Purdue has some solid guards, I think NC State guard play is better. And even if DJ just holds off on just kind of keep Zach Edey at bay, I think it'll be just fine. I really, really do. So, but I'd love to know what you guys think about it. 919-890-6200. Can the Wolfpack bring it back again? And also, don't be shocked if the women come out with a win, which is going to be incredible because I think South Carolina has the best team, but they play the best, and they play Friday. So that's going to be interesting, too. It's just a lot of things that's interesting. I said interesting like 12 times already on the show.
What do you think would be a bigger upset, the women winning or the men winning? Because, I mean, South Carolina, they're the best team in the country on the women's side, and then Purdue, they're number one seed for a reason.
Well, that's a great question. When you first said it, I would say, well, definitely women because of the success that the Gamecocks has had down there in South Carolina. Undefeated and lost one last year. That was the one in the doggone tournament. I think it would be more okay. I think it'd be more significant, impactful if the women win, but and they'll get their shine. But the men win, that'll be like major, because the women have been pretty good. They just want to make the tournament anyway, right? So they no slouch. They've been pretty consistently good all season. But the men can't. They had to win 9 games in a row to still alive. So that may make it kind of push them over the top.
Right.
How about this? They both would be incredibly significant if they win.
Yeah.
And that'll be, man, can you imagine?
I don't know what it'll be like. I've never been down here around this time, so I'm interested to see what it would be like if they made it to the national championship.
I mean, you have to be, you 20-some years old, so it's been 40 years since that's happened here in Raleigh. So which will be phenomenal. It's happened a lot in Durham, definitely happened a lot in Chapel Hill, but not in Raleigh. But the only thing that's close to that, obviously, are the Hurricanes winning the Stanley Cup. That was crazy. But this would be phenomenal. And I